Roman forts were pivotal to the success of the Roman Empire's military and territorial strategies. Built to endure enemy attacks, these forts served not only as protective havens for soldiers, but also as logistical hubs for storing critical supplies, including food, weapons, and administrative records. Their strategic placement and innovative construction techniques highlight the Romans' engineering ingenuity and organizational prowess. This video delves into where these forts were built, the methods used to construct them rapidly, and their broader impact on Roman society and beyond. Known as castrum, Roman forts were constructed in carefully chosen locations. Many were situated along key borders such as the Danube and Rhine rivers, where they acted as defensive bulwarks against external threats. Others were established during prolonged military campaigns or within newly conquered provinces to maintain control, suppress resistance, and solidify Roman authority. The size and complexity of these forts varied greatly, from small temporary camps used during campaigns to large permanent installations capable of housing up to 2 legions. This adaptability underscored their importance in sustaining the empire's military effectiveness. To support long-term operations, forts were often built near existing cities or settlements. Over time, these areas became bustling trade hubs as merchants supplied soldiers with goods and equipment in exchange for plunder or other Roman products. This economic interaction facilitated the growth of settlements around the forts, some of which eventually evolved into prominent cities during the Middle Ages. This transformation underscores the profound and lasting influence of the Roman military on urban development across Europe and beyond. Roman forts shared common design principles, combining practicality with defense. Typically rectangular in shape with rounded corners, early forts featured wooden walls later reinforced with stone on a foundation of packed earth. A defensive ditch surrounded the perimeter, with the excavated earth forming an embankment for additional protection. Forts were accessed through 4 main gates, each fortified with strategically positioned towers to ensure a commanding field of view and better defensive capabilities. By the 3rd century AD, technological advancements led to the incorporation of outward-facing towers, designed to maximize artillery coverage and repel more sophisticated attacks. Internally, the layout of forts followed a highly organized T-shaped street design. The 2 main roads, the Via Praetoria and Via Principalis, intersected at the fort center, where the Principia, headquarters building, was located. This central building served as the administrative and spiritual heart of the fort, housing offices, a shrine for military banners, and a basilica where commanders addressed their troops. Nearby structures included barracks for infantry and cavalry, the Praetorium, the commander's residence, and storage facilities like Horia, which were elevated to protect food supplies from damp conditions. In addition to basic necessities, forts were equipped with workshops, hospitals, and cisterns to ensure self-sufficiency. Markets were often situated nearby to enable trade between soldiers and local populations. Some forts even featured Roman baths, although these were typically built outside the walls to minimize fire hazards. A wide avenue encircling the fort provided an additional layer of security against enemy attacks, ensuring that essential structures remained protected. Despite their robust defenses, Roman forts were not designed to withstand prolonged sieges. Instead, their primary purpose was to deter raids and support open-field engagements. Roman legions, known for their discipline and mobility, often preferred to confront large enemy forces in battle rather than rely solely on fortifications. However, as threats evolved during the Byzantine era, fort designs were modified to address new challenges. Narrower gates, curved defensive towers, and facilities for catapults became standard features, particularly in coastal forts like those along Britain's Saxon shore, which protected against seaborne raids. Temporary forts, built in a matter of hours, were another testament to Roman military efficiency. These structures, often constructed by groups of 10 soldiers from each centuria under the supervision of a military surveyor, provided vital support during campaigns. The surveyor carefully selected sites based on access to water, tactical elevation, and overall suitability. These temporary camps served multiple purposes, from providing rest and preparation for battles to acting as winter quarters during extended campaigns. Permanent forts offered more elaborate amenities to support long-term occupancy. These included not only living quarters for soldiers, but also specialized facilities such as workshops for repairing weapons, hospitals for treating the wounded, and underground vaults for storing the fort's cash reserves. The Principia remained the central focus, symbolizing the unity and discipline of the Roman military. Its underground vaults often held the unit's treasury, while its offices ensured the smooth operation of administrative tasks. Over centuries, Roman forts became more than just military installations. They were symbols of Roman engineering and governance, playing a crucial role in the empire's ability to project power across vast territories. Their strategic design and placement facilitated the Roman Empire's expansion and contributed to its legacy of urbanization. In infrastructure, these forts were not merely defensive structures. They were hubs of economic activity, cultural exchange, and administrative control. Without them, the Roman Empire would have struggled to maintain its vast and diverse territories. If you enjoyed this exploration of Roman forts, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more insights into ancient history. See you in the next video.